Okay guys, this is going to be a tutorial on this first checkpoint using the Smudge Tool. So I'm going to take you through each one of these, creating the new document, typing out a word that is school appropriate, and steps 3 and step 4, which is going to take the most amount of time. Get into Photoshop, 1213, resolution 300, RGB color mode. Okay. First thing, go ahead and do a solid fill color and set it to black. And then create your new layer on top of that. Get your type tool and type out your word. I'm going to go ahead and do fuel and make this white. And pick a font that you like. Then you're going to make it really large. So Command T, Shift, or you'll hold Shift and Option and make it large so it fills the entire, pretty much the entire document here. Okay. Go ahead and rasterize that once you have it typed out. Right click, rasterize type. And then we're going to place a gradient map on top. And this is what you're going to do. You're going to click and you're going to add each of these colors all displaced throughout this gradient. Because when we use this smudge tool, we're going to be essentially pulling out those colors there. So just start right up here with red for there. Click here, double click, pink, blue, cyan. So I'm just clicking here on the bar, double clicking the paint bucket to get my colors out here. And then orange, and I think we'll stop with orange. So I went all the way to the right and tried to create an equal amount between them. Okay, hit OK. And then make sure you're not in the mask over here. Click on the gradient and go to blending mode saturation. And now go ahead and click, make a backup of this fuel here. So Command J. We'll be making a lot of backups as we go throughout this project here. So now we're going to click on this one. We're going to get our smudge tool. And this is where you're going to need to zoom in. And with about a smaller sized brush there. And you want to make sure that you have sample all layers checked. Strength probably around 80%, not too much. And you're going to very carefully just click and kind of, you see those colors beginning to come out. I'm just clicking and kind of going up and down a little bit, kind of nudging it around just to get some of those colors from our gradient map to start coming out. Because what I don't want to do, I'm not clicking on the white and pulling the white up. You can do that somewhat. The goal, though, is to get as much of those colors pulled out and to begin creating your composition that way. So I'm going to do this and kind of create my own composition here. Just take note. It'll look very flame-like at the beginning. You can keep as much of that as you like, and the next checkpoint will make adjustments with that as well. And you can keep pulling, like there's yellow down here, I can keep pulling that yellow up and up to the top like there, like so. So if there's a color in there, first just do some clicks. You don't hold down your click and just start going. You might have to do a few clicks until you start getting that color pulled out there and then going with it. And here you're thinking about the kind of composition that's interesting to build up here. This should take a while. I don't go at this just crazy. Like, don't just start doing, all of this crazy stuff. Slowly think about the kind of composition you want to build and create, experiment. Don't really like that. Hit Command Z. Try in a different area. Carefully pulling those colors out. I don't think I like that either. Try not to do too much. If you get to a spot, so say I know I really, really like what I have going here, but I want to do some experimenting, go ahead and just make a duplicate backup copy, Command J, of what you know you like. So just in case you go too far in your process and you no longer like it, but you can't Command Z back far enough, you can at least just delete the layer and then continue working on the layer. Kind of a save process there. I'm going to continue with the U. It'll be a little slow. Just kind of have to work with it. Okay, I'm actually going to go ahead and stop right there because extending this up, I found out that I wanted this positioned a little bit more in the middle, around about here. So I kind of have it cut off up here, but in the next checkpoint, the liquefied tool, be able to easily rectify this. So create an interesting composition. I just kind of went up with mine. You can go down as well. Create anything that you think looks cool. Look at some of the inspirational pics uploaded as resources for this one, for different directions and things you could do.